If you guys are looking for a place to get some reliable Ultimate Team coins, be sure to check the link in the description below to cointraders.co and use code LEGACY for 5% off of your purchase. What is going on, guys? We are back today playing with the Toronto Maple Leafs. Something we don't really ever do, but we're going to do it today, and we're going to do it for good reason, because there's been some big news lately in the Toronto front. I'm sure we've all heard about it, right? William Nylander wants like 50 mil a year. And then there's Auston Matthews, who earlier today was reported that shoulder was a little bit more severe than they expected. He's going to go out there and he's going to have surgery. He's going to miss 3 to 4 months now at the minimum. So we're going to see if the Toronto Maple Leafs can still win a Stanley Cup, make the playoffs without Matthews, without Willie Nylander. We're going to do it in season mode, and I got a quick question for you guys. Did you guys just go look that up? Did you pause the video? Did you comment down below yet and say I'm lying? Because that was a total troll move. Auston Matthews, haven't heard a single update on him. Last time I checked, it was, what, minimum 4 weeks in. Same thing about surgery. So Matthews is still good to go. You're lucky right there. The rest of us, not so much, because that means we're going to put up with Matthews putting up a goal every other game. But for you Leafs fans, it's looking great. So how in the heck do we take players out of this game? We're going to substitute. We got scratch players. We do have scratch players. All right, perfect. We have one scratch player. That is not plenty of scratch players. We're going to put you here, you here. Willie Nylander is on their first line with Mitch Marner. Really? How about that? Our big problem here is going to be we do not have another scratch player. How do we go about this? Matthews is on the fourth line. We're just going to put a defenseman. Okay. Can I call players up in season mode? I don't think you can. All right, so we do have an in the system. Perfect. We're going to send Hull to the AHL because I really don't know how to say his name. Harlow without the O. And we're going to call up our good friend Tyler Ennis because he's our friend now and he's going to go up there and play in the biggies for the Toronto Maple to the Leafs. We have not been doing a lot of season mode. We have not been doing a lot of franchise mode. Not a lot of, simulation videos in general. If there's some stuff you guys want to see, you got to let me know. I don't know what happened. We just I got sidetracked like a lot. So we haven't been doing it as much lately. We got to get back into it, right? Hopefully. Ennis, you can come and play here. You're looking fancy, you're looking spiffy. So Ennis, you're probably actually going to play on the fourth line. We'll put you on right wing because no, sorry, Val. We'll put you on the right wing because you like the right wing. There's our team. We got Cap, we got DeVeres, we got Marner. Wow, does this team look so much different without Auston Matthews, but instead Lindholm down the middle. Wow, we're going to see how this goes. We're going to see how it goes. No Matthews, no Nylander. Let's go ahead and jump into this. I'm very interested. The Leafs only scored 1 goal last night. They're probably feeling it right now. Like, oh, we could use Matthews back. Or maybe not. The Leafs, what's funny is everybody will talk about, well, Matthews is missing, and I'm not going to discount Matthews at all. Like I said, he averages a goal every other game, right? 40 goals scored. So you obviously can't take that away, but the Leafs are kind of cooling off a little bit the last couple of games where Matthews was there, if I'm mistaken as well. Now he's gone, and they're definitely cooled off when it comes to goal production-wise. That's what happens, though. You come out as hot as the Maple Leafs did. You wonder how long is that going to be sustained. Obviously not all year. You wonder how the defense is going to play. We'll see. I mean, they're not giving up as many goals, I don't think, either, though. Okay, we're turning it around though in our season as well. We was negative. We're back up to 15 and 12, 16 and 12. Just makes you wonder how much they're going to end up paying these guys. Nylander, Matthews. I've heard so many different numbers for Nylander. Oh, he's getting 8 mil. He wants 5 mil. They want to give him 4.5. He wants 30 mil. He's going to get 6. He's getting signed tomorrow. That's my favorite part of it. Is if you go onto Twitter, you can probably go check right now. Type Nylander's name into the little searchy thing. Somebody on Twitter will be telling you within the last day or two, Nylander's going to sign. He's going to sign in the next 24 to 48 hours. We've been hearing it for 3 weeks now. Has it been 3 weeks? Poor Willie Nylander. He just wants his money. They need him more now than they did ever, though, they're saying, because, Matthews is out. But here we go. We make the playoffs with our Toronto Maple Leafs without Nylander, without Matthews. This was close. I think we had 90 points. I didn't see our overtime loss. I think we had 41 wins, right? It's going to sim up nice and slow here. We did make the playoff. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. The Toronto Maple Leafs got to play the Tampa Bay Lightning in the first round. Have fun. 41, 30, and 11. We just squeaked in there. 93 points. We got beyond lucky. The Canadians at 93 as well, though. We was actually just 1 point away from not having to get destroyed by Lightning, but instead by the Boston Bruins. So the Capitals won well, they tied at the Presidents. They did win the Presidents. No, they both had the same overtime. They had more row, though, so I guess they did win the Presidents. Go Capitals. Blues. Look at them guys go. Third charge. Blue Jackets, 5th place. I'll take it. Ducks, Bruins, Coyotes making the playoffs. The Flames. There's our Toronto Maple Leafs, 14th. The Predators just missing at 92 points. The New York Rangers made the playoffs. Talk about a surprise. I don't think they have any intentions but doing anything but trying to get a good lottery pick next year. No offense to the Rangers fans, but... Ooh. Like, be careful what I say, though. Blue Jackets are really big fans of just giving Detroit, like, all their wins and points this year. So, John Tavares, 80 points, 75 out of Marner, 68 out of Kadri. They put up points. It's hard to believe you take Matthews away, you take Willie Nylander away, and you still have Tavares, Marner, Kadri, Marleau. So many people would still be happy with those players on their team. To be missing those two is just how potent that offense was. Morgan Riley Gardner had 38. Who was our worst performer on the team? Who did it? Who did it? These guys don't count. 82 games, 9 points. Not a big fan, pal. Not a big fan. Did Freddie Anderson carry the team, though? That's always my question. Ride or die on Freddie Anderson. A 923 save percentage. He sure did carry that team. 2.37 goals against average. It's time. Let's jump straight into our playoff season against the Tampa Bay Lightning. Hopefully we do not get bounced in the first round. We are up 2-0 on the Tampa Bay Lightning. We went to Tampa and said, I'll take your cookies, I'll take your milk, and go swim in your ocean because we're going to take this series in 6 because we just lost that. That was definitely not what we expected there. A 3-2 series lead for the Toronto Maple Leafs against the Lightning. A home game. Can they take it at home? You don't want to go to a Game 7 in Tampa Bay, and you don't have to. But who are we going to face in that second round? We got the Bruins, we got the Canadiens. I feel like it might be the Bruins. It's the Canadiens. 2 big upsets. The Canadiens upset the Bruins. And I got to pause this. I'm just kidding. Swept them. Thanks for playing, boys. Thank you for playing. It seems up so much quicker in season, but you got to get used to it. Look at that. The 4-game sweep. Did they score any goals on us? They scored 2 goals. Oh, they scored 3. 5-3. What are you looking at, pal? All right, continue on. Pretend that didn't happen. Who's in our finals? This has got to be the Blue Jackets. Oh, the Pittsburgh Penguins. All right. No Nylander. No Matthews. No problem. Bring it on, Pitt. What you guys got? I see Matt Murray in the playoffs. He's a little bit intimidating, but we can handle him. We're up 2-1 already. Game number 4, a home game. Got to take it. We took it 6-4. We're just outscoring them. Who needs Matthews? Who needs Nylander? It's the Mitch Marner show, boys. Can we take it? We can. Oh, my goodness. Who would have thought it? Take your best player away. Top elite center in the league, many will tell you. And it doesn't matter. We're going to the Stanley Cup Finals, and it's against the St. Louis Blues, and we're going to take a 1-1 series tie into St. Louis or into Toronto. We've been the road team every single game so far. You got to love it. 2-0 win against the Blues. We have one more game at home. If we can take this one, it's going to get ugly. There's a very ugly chance. Nope, series is tied. 2-2. St. Louis takes out. When we're going back to St. Louis, we got to take this one right here so we can take it. And we can't. We got to go home. We're going home. Just hold on. We're going home. Don't do this to us, Toronto. Don't stop us short. You guys ain't won a cup in like 6 decades or something. That's actually pretty accurate. I was trying to exaggerate, but that is actually pretty darn close. 1-0 Toronto. Cap Nasty in the slot. Can't handle it. Come on, Jake the Snake. Oh, they're coming back, though. David Perron, he says, I got you a point shot. What you think about that? But Toronto's coming right back in a second. John Tavares. You may have heard of the guy before. Takes a nice shot. Takes a nice score. 2-1 Toronto. We're going into the 3rd period. I expect big things out of our Toronto Maple Leafs right here. I don't know why I'm cheering for the Maple Leafs. You just got to support the cause, though, right? There's a goal. St. Louis scores it. That's not what we was looking for. Vladimir Tarasenko. You got to cover the Russians, boys. You got to cover the Russians. It looks like we're going to get no shots, no goals. And another goal by the St. Louis Blues. And it is all but over. Patrick Maroon. The Blues are going to seal the deal. The Toronto Maple Leafs. It was up 2-1. Was it 2-1? I think it was 2-1. And they couldn't keep it. They could not hold it. They had a great postseason. 14-7. The Blues went 16-5, though. It doesn't really matter. What matters is that pretty Stanley Cup. 2 teams that would really, really like to win themselves a cup this year in the finals. One of them walked home. That's the Blues' first Stanley Cup. What a way to end the season. Let's take a look at some of the hardware of the season. The Art Ross, Alex, the grade 8 Ovechkin. Hurt Memorial went to Tarasenko. He deserved it. Look what he did with his team this year. The Norris went to John Carlson. The Lady Bing went to Patrick Kane. The Calder went to Katakaniemi. He's having a great season so far. Is he having a great season? I feel like I seen him on a score sheet, then I didn't see him on a score sheet. Regardless, I've heard about him this year, so he's doing something right? Conn Smythe, Jake Allen, Vasilevsky with the Vezina, the Jennings, same player. Forlin with the Bill Mastodon. The Franklin J. Selke with the John Tavares. I cannot speak today. Ted Lindsay, Vladimir Tarasenko, and Maurice Richard went to Vlad Daddy himself. As for this video, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.